Hello, everyone. It's Red Baron here, and I'm just going to do a pretty quick wholeness preparation guide for you guys. For those of you who are getting ready to get into wholeness, it's not going to be too much different, really, than the void break one. You'll want to save up all of those different chests and treasures that you get and have in your pavilion. So the ancient treasure you'll want to keep, your chests, your atlases, diagrams, that type of thing. Just pretty much save everything in the treasure trove for whenever you get into wholeness. There's not too many new things that pop up once you do get into wholeness compared to void break. The biggest thing is going to be a change over here in your cultivation screen. So you unlock this solar alignment. And this is just preparing you to get into perfection from wholeness. So there's a whole bunch of challenges, and it tells you how to complete them. And you do need to go ahead and try and complete them as you're leveling up through wholeness. Once you've completed a challenge, you can combine these event items that you get from completing them together. And what that will allow you to do is move up through this screen, giving you some passive bonuses throughout, some tokens. You'll be getting some more inner demon crystals. So this is a new feature that comes out in wholeness. You get your exchange shop here for different things that you can spend on. But yeah, I mean, there's not really too many things different that you'll be doing in wholeness. You'll just want to make sure that once you're in late void break, you start saving all those chests so you can min-max your gains off that. I will say, if you're free to play, it's going to take you probably over a month and a half to get to wholeness from void break late. So that's a long time to not open anything. If you're not having fun, I mean, that's what the game's about, right? So go ahead and open up some of those earlier on in void break late. It's not going to be that big of a deal. That way you're still progressing a little bit. And then, maybe once you're at 50%, stop opening them, start collecting them. That way you can get a little bit of benefit from breaking through to wholeness. It is going to give you a big BR change. So I went up to about 38 billion whenever I broke through. Power-wise, it wasn't as big of a deal, but BR-wise, it does go up quite a bit. You get a substantial increase in your P attack from equipment. So go ahead and start swapping out your equipment. I will say, if you are going to start making equipment, the seals and the bells use the same ingredient. So you'll want to you could focus on seals or bells. There's a theory that later on in wholeness, you're going to have longer battles between different Taoists. It's not going to end before the first casting order completes. It can last for 1, 2, 3 casting orders. So bells could potentially be better in those cases because they'll be procting more often, since the cooldown is 15 seconds versus a seal that is 25 seconds. So that's something to keep in mind once you break through on which resources you're going to want to spend on in the forge. The other thing is you're going to want to try and make those equipment as soon as possible. So save up some demon lures. You're going to be using these. I've been using them nonstop pretty much since I got into wholeness. So that's something you'll want to save as well. That way you're able to get more materials. I did also change my daily on my shop here for Fatim. So I am buying these Cebu, and these are really important for improving your gear. So even though I've done all that, unfortunately, my luck has not been good. I'm starting to progress and get legendary gear just out of pity. So I'm only 188 from legendary sword. I just got the pity seal the other day. My bell, I did get a legendary drop recently as well, which was nice. So I don't have the pity bell. But yeah, I've had pretty bad luck starting to get those pity drops on all of those pieces of gear. If you guys do have any specific questions, you can always put those in the comments, and I do try to go through, make sure that I'm responding to those if they haven't already been responded to in videos. Hopefully this was a little helpful. I really do just think the biggest thing is going to be saving those chests as well as saving those demon lures. That way you're able to make your gear a lot faster, and that's going to put you at a better spot for your battles. I guess one last thing would be is if you are free to play, check the auction. So there are people like me, people like Chua, who are in Wholeness significantly earlier than other people, and we can put things up here for sale, like these fans. Although they aren't, fantastic, they are going to be good for you when you break through immediately and put you at a bit of an advantage. So if it's something you can afford, make sure you're checking the auction house and sniping those equipment pieces you need, so that way once you do break through, you can just plop those on there for you. Hopefully this was a helpful video for all of you guys. Make sure that you continue liking the videos and subscribing to the channel as I continue to create content for all of you.